Hey there! Today I've got a fun and quick project for you. We're turning a mini paper piece pumpkin into a cozy little coaster. This is such a great way to practice your paper piecing skills and whip up something cute for your home or as a gift. And the best part is that this pattern is completely free. You can grab it by heading to the first link in the comments below. Just download it and follow along with me as I walk you through each step to create your very own pumpkin coaster. So if you're ready to dive in with me, let's get all of our supplies together, hit that link, and let's get started. First, you'll need your completed mini pumpkin paper piece pattern, which is 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches unfinished. You'll also need a piece of backing fabric that's 7 inches by 7 inches, along with a piece of batting that's the same size. I like to make the batting and backing a bit bigger to give me some room to work. We'll trim it all down later, so no worries. Plus, small projects like this are a great chance to use up those batting scraps with a little Franken batting magic. First things first, lay your pumpkin block on top of the batting and quilt it. No need to add the backing just yet. Okay, I'm back from quilting the top and batting the layers, and I went with a simple grid design this time. Next up, let's trim the extra batting and square things up. My tip for this is after you trim your first edge, just make sure that the second cut is perpendicular by lining up the first trimmed edge, which is now at the bottom, with a horizontal line on your ruler. It's all about that 90-degree angle. And when you get to the last edge, those top two will be running parallel and your coaster will be nice and square. Now we're ready to sew the coaster inside out. Place your quilted top right sides together with the backing fabric. Don't worry about the excess backing for now, we'll trim it later. Just sew a 1/4 inch seam all the way around, but leave a 2.5 inch opening. I'm going to start and end my stitch with a little back stitch for security, leaving that gap so we can flip it right side out. I'll be right back. Okay, I've stitched all the way around and here's the opening that I left. I secured my stitches on both sides of the opening so it'll be nice and sturdy when we flip it around. But before we do that, let's trim the corners to reduce bulk, making sure we don't snip into our stitches. Here's a close-up so you can see how I trimmed without crossing any seams. Now let's trim the extra backing fabric as well. Now we've come to my favorite part, and it's time to turn it right side out. I always feel like it's such a fun reveal, and I'm taking my time carefully poking out the corners, even though it's sped up in this video to save your time. You can use a tool for this, there are many tools, but I just use my fingers to gently push them out. I feel safer if I can feel that it's happening, and our coaster is nearly done. Once it's flipped, it's time to give it a nice press to make sure those corners are sharp and that the edges are clean. When you get to the opening, we're going to want to fold the raw edges in so that they match the rest of the edges all the way around. Just give everything a good press, and then we'll finally take it to the machine one last time for a top stitch. I'm going to stitch about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge, which will also close up that opening. Yay, and there you have it. Our finished coaster is ready to go. Don't forget that this pattern is free. Subscribe to this channel, share with your friends, and enjoy your new pumpkin coaster. Have a great day.